Hey, Alicia, I mentioned you this time. You should watch this episode. Hey, welcome to episode number 38 of The Langille Show. My name is Brian Langille, and I'm coming to you live from outdoors in sunny Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. Demographic show that want to do outdoor shows, people seem to tune in more. So, welcome to wonderful Charlottetown. So before things get started here, I want to come out and I want to make a comment. I try to do this almost every episode, and it just never seems to work out. Either it, gets pushed to the end, or it gets chopped out in editing, or I never get around to it, and everything else. And I keep trying, it's never happens. So I want to stop right now before the show even gets going. We're like a minute in, and I want to say thank you to a specific viewer. I want to say thank you to Alicia. Alicia watches the show. She comments on every show. She watches every episode. I really appreciate it. She's been watching since episode 1 and commenting since episode 1. I promised her for the longest time I was going to say hi, and I promised her for the longest time I was going to, give her a shout out. And like I said, it just always never seems to happen. It gets pushed to the end, chopped, whatever's going to happen. So, Alicia, a minute into episode number 38, I want to say thank you for watching the show. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. So, hold on, my son. Hi, Owen. Do you want to come out and say hi?
Hi.
Are you having candy?
Uh-huh.
What kind are they?
Special.
Special candies? Oh, you dropped one. All right, can you say bye to my friends?
Boy.
No, look at the camera and wave and say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Kids, they're awesome. What, these? These are exclusive warm-up passes to go see the Trews. I won them yesterday from K-Rock. So what happened was K-Rock giveaway guy said that they were currently camped out in front of the Superstore in Charlottetown giving away tickets to go see the Trews. And I looked over, and I was at the intersection right in front of the Superstore. So I figured, you know what, it's pissing down rain, but you know what, screw it, I'm going to get tickets. So I told my wife, I said, even if we're late for work, I'm going to try to do this. So we pulled in, and I got out in the rain, and it's just like pouring. And I go over to the window, and Blair Rhodes is there, and I said, Blair, do you have any tickets left? And he goes, you're like the first one here. So yeah, I do. And he handed me 2 of these. So yeah, later this afternoon, I'm going to see the Trews. I can't wait for that one. That's going to be awesome. I don't know a lot of what they play, but, it's going to be awesome. I'm going to go hang out with them and do that before I go to the Festival of Lights. And yeah, for those wondering, I did get tickets. Yeah, so if you remember, I had a debate a little while ago whether or not I was going to get tickets or I was going to get RAM for my MacBook Pro. And it turns out I went with the tickets. I bought a 3-day pass. I actually picked it up yesterday. Nothing like waiting to the last minute. Apparently they have a rule that you can't take any digital cameras, no film cameras, no video cameras, no cameras at all. So I was going to have an idea. I was going to try to film an episode of the show from there, or at least give, a review while I'm there. But I don't think they're going to let me do that. So I don't know if you've been following the self-destruction of the Toronto Maple Leafs, but as a Leafs fan, even if I wanted to avoid it, I got people reminding me of it every day. But recently, the Leafs started cleaning out talent. And by talent, I mean people who are paid an awful lot of money and really didn't produce much. This week, the Leafs got rid of Darcy Tucker, Kyle Wellwood, Andrew Raycroft, and they, who was it? Oh yeah, that's right, their captain. They gave their captain exclusive rights to talk to the Montreal Canadiens about going to Montreal. I don't get that. The historic rivalry between the Leafs and the Habs is legendary. So the Leafs have decided, we don't really need Mats anymore. Where can we possibly send him? Oh, I know. We can send him to our #1 rival. That's a good idea. But seriously, clearing out talent here in Toronto is nuts. It's like a hooker raid at the Bunny Ranch. Everyone's just disappearing. It's insane. I have no idea what the Leafs are going to do next year because they're not going to have any talent. They're not going to have any, players. They're not going to have any chance at all winning the Stanley Cup next year. I'm going to be surprised if they even make the playoffs. In fact, I'm saying right now, in June of 2008, that you will not see the Toronto Maple Leafs in the playoffs come April 2009. Quote me on it. So the big news here on the island is apparently some guy this week decided it would be a good idea to chuck a beer bottle from a moving vehicle. Now, everybody has done that, or at least knows of somebody who's done it, so that's not an uncommon event. Apparently the big thing with the kids now is to throw beer bottles at stop signs to see if you can get it to shatter. I think that may have been the idea here, but it didn't turn out that well. He ended up falling out of the van. Police really haven't stated yet whether they're pressing charges or anything else for littering or, whatever you're going to charge someone with. But apparently he heavily damaged his foot and heavily damaged his head. I'm going to make my recommendation. It's fun to go out and party. It's fun to have a few beer. It's always a good idea to have a sober driver to get you home, but no matter how tempting it is to take that beer bottle and just throw it at a stop sign, remember this guy, because I think he's going to remember this one for a long time. So my advice to you guys is don't do that one. Not a good idea. So yeah, I'm heading out here in a little bit. I'm going to see the Trews. I'm at the warm-up party brought to you by Molson Canadian. And then I'm going to night one of the Festival of Lights. I really can't wait. This is the first time I've been to the concert. I've been here 10 years and I've never gone to the Festival of Lights. I don't know how long the Festival of Lights has been running. I think it's more than 10 years, but I've never been there. So I'm really excited to go. I'm going to see the Hip on Monday, and that's the whole main event for me. That's the reason I'm going. I want to see the Tragically Hip. So if you're going to the Festival of Lights and you watch the Langille show, drop me a message and maybe we can hook up down there or something, to hang out, have a beer, talk about the concert, talk about the Leaf self-destructing, talk about whatever you want. If you're going, let me know and we'll see what we can do. And before I wrap this one up, I want to give a special congratulations to my good friends Al and Melanie, who got married last night. It was a beautiful ceremony. The weather held off. It looked like it was going to rain for a bit, but that held off. The groom was stunning. The bride was beautiful. And the videographer, he wasn't that bad either. But, it was an amazing event. It was really, really a good time. I'm really happy for you guys. I think I speak for everybody when I say best of luck in the future, and we love you, and best of luck with everything. And I'm going to wrap this one up because I obviously have a lot of drinking and music that I have to attend to. So this has been episode number 38 of The Langille Show. Thank you for watching. You can check it out, of course, at youtube.com, facebook.com, and thelangilleshow.com. I'm going to head out now and enjoy myself for the afternoon with the Trews and the Festival of Lights. Happy Canada Day to all my viewers. Happy Independence Day early to all my American viewers. This is a big weekend for both countries. There's going to be a lot of partying, a lot of celebration, but whatever you do, please do not drink and drive. Make sure you have a safe way to get home. Go out, have yourself a great weekend, and we'll see you soon. Take care.